Well, hello everybody, hope you're all doing fantastically well. We're back here with the Rumour Mill on the eve of the month of Rumour Mill, which will be starting. Keep on track with us every single day from 10 o'clock. We're going to be sticking videos out there. We're going to be going live. Make sure you've got everything clocked on. We're also going to be going throughout the day as well, people. This isn't just going to be a momentary thing. This is going to be your updates throughout the day. If something comes out, I'll be here. So make sure you click. This is really important. Your notifications on. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're not, everybody, you won't get notified at the video. You don't want to be browsing and all that sort of stuff. You want to get those emails sent to you. You want to be notified. Also, we've got Patreon as well. We're going to start getting the Patrons on some of the Instant Match chat as well. If you want to be on the Instant Match chat, join the Patreon. You'll be exclusively entered into the link of which will be posted out to all the Patrons, guys. So make sure you get involved in that one. Okay, so let's get on to today's news anyway. Buendia not set to seal a switch to Ellen Road. Give Me Sport have reported this morning that Emi Buendia will not be trading the Midlands for Yorkshire. The reason behind that is because what Aston Villa want when it comes to Emi Buendia is 100% of the wage packet covered, of which Leeds are just not going to do. Emi Buendia is on a lot of money per week, and for a loan signing, I think Villa are going to struggle with that. You know, they've almost got a little bit of a twosome going forward in Morgan Rogers and John Duran. They've obviously got Ollie Watkins there as well. They play that two up front. Emi Buendia, is he really going to get ahead of maybe Morgan Rogers right now if you are calling him that shadow striker? I don't know if he is, even if he's fully fit, but Buendia has been very decent for Aston Villa. It's very important to note that at Norwich he was playing wide right, but for Villa, Emery has really tried to mould him into that central attacking midfielder. But right now with Aston Villa and how good they are going forward, not great at the back, but how good they are going forward, my goodness, it's going to take a large task for him to get back in there. 28 years of age, I should say, 80 grand a week. And that's going to be really, really difficult for Leeds. I don't see, unless there is some sort of golden nugget at the end, there's some pot at the end of the rainbow which we can sign him on a cut fee. I just don't see this happening, everybody. It will be a massive deal. Now, next on the rumour as well, Leeds are strongly considering Borussia Mönchengladbach centre-back Elvedi, according to GMS sources. But it was more likely that they may wait until the summer, obviously with Elvedi playing for Borussia Mönchengladbach in the Bundesliga. Now, formerly Daniel Farke's team, of course. Now Leeds are heading to the top of the table, and we've been at the top of the table. We're going to maintain that top of the table structure, place going into properly going into the new year. Hopefully, if we beat Blackburn and the others falter a little bit. But this is going to cost Leeds 10 million quid. Now, the big problem and the big opposition club that were going in for Elvedi was Wolverhampton Wanderers, but they have changed their focus to Kevin Danzo of Lens, which is really interesting. Another player of which Leeds have been rumoured to in this sort of like little rumour mill that we're experiencing right now. Now, Elvedi has had 9 matches, got 1 goal. His tackle per game is at 1.33. His interceptions are at 1.1. His clearance is at 5.22, and he's seen as a top player out there. 55 grand a week, 56 caps for the Swiss national side. I just don't see how this one happens. You know, the good thing about Elvedi is he can be deployed at right back as well. Would Leeds invest for that as well? I just don't see it. I think Rodon was the big defensive bringer in earlier on in the summer for 10 million quid, and you got Bogle at 5 million quid. Leeds going to go out and spend 10 million quid again. I just can't see it. I think this is a summer one, so it's definitely one to keep an eye on. He's also got 2.5 years left on his contract. It's going to take a big money fee for Leeds to get him. But some good news is that Leeds United were sort of in a little bit of a battle with Sunderland for this particular player, and it looks like when January comes around, so tomorrow, Leeds have got a contractual agreement with Robbie Cook of Perth Glory. Now, the 17-year-old is highly regarded, has been touted by Aston Villa, Leeds United, Sunderland, and apparently the Black Cats even had him on trial, but Leeds United have managed to get him signed, sealed and delivered, and it looks like that agreement is, according to sources, going to be a 3-year deal for Robbie Cook. And so some of you Aussie subscribers will be able to tell us a little bit more about him in the comment section below. But you know, what does this mean with Eli Mele? Probably nothing. Probably absolutely nothing. But does it mean that Leeds are going younger in the recruitment drive when it comes to goalkeepers? If Robbie Cook's doing absolutely exceptionally well in the development squad, could there be a potential for him to be jolted up? You know, we've seen a lot of young goalkeepers now given their chance. Could that be a little bit of pressure on Eli Mele? We know right now he has no pressure on him from Carl Darlow. Darlow just seems to be there for I don't know, Darlow's game. There's no insult to him, but I just think Darlow's there, just not really bothered about pushing him, just probably picking up a paycheck and been at, one of the biggest clubs in the country. So I don't see that happening, to be honest, in terms of Darlow ever pushing Elan Mele. So can Robbie Cook actually be that player who does that? I don't know. Listen, everybody, the rumours on the mill are going to start getting a little bit more hectic. We also know Rooney has been sacked at Plymouth. Obviously, Leeds have got to go down to Plymouth a little bit later on this season. But the big one is obviously 10M Buendia. The big talking point amongst Leeds fans is 10M Buendia. He was left out last night against Brighton and Hove Albion, but I just don't see it happening, everybody. If Leeds are having to cover 100% of his wages, he's 28 years of age. Let me know in the comment section below if you genuinely believe that that's going to happen. An unused substitute, but what Championship club is going to pay that wage structure? It just seems impossible. And moving on to the Blackburn game, everybody, it's going to be a tough one, a real tough one. And Happy New Year to everybody. I just want to say thank you for 41,000 subscribers. You guys are just the absolute bed of all the Leeds United content creators. But me specifically, I've been going on this channel for nearly 3.5 years now, and you're always here. And you've always been great. I always see the same names, but I see different names as well. So shout out to you all. Blackburn's going to be a tough one tomorrow. I'm going to go with the 2-1. If you want a little bit more of a bumper preview, go check out the debrief yesterday with myself and Brownie, which was a little bit more in depth on what this game means. But you've got our rivals in Sheffield United and Sunderland. That's going to be, one of them has to drop points. Sunderland are not looking great at this moment in time. But a 2-2 draw away at Blackburn's no sort of thing to ignore. I think that's a decent result for them. Obviously, it didn't work out for them at Stoke. We had something similar at Stoke last season, but I think Sunderland is still a decent side. It'll be interesting to see how many players are going to be fit for that one. Rigg is obviously out, I believe, still. You've got Mundell out, you've got Brown out, you've got others out. There's talk of a Job Niggle as well, so we'll wait and see what happens with that one. But guys, I see this as a Leeds win tomorrow. 2-1, narrow. But I really want to see VAR could get one over on John Eustace. It's been 3 times now and we've not scored against them with a better team, with a much better team. So and Sheffield United Borough is going to be a tough one. We're going to be doing all the reaction. Keep your eyes on the channel. We've got watch along, we've got instant match reaction, and we're going to be looking at the Borough and Sheffield United game, the Sunderland Sheffield United game as well, everybody. So make sure you stay in tune for that one. You have to have your notifications switched on, people. If you don't, then it's going to be an absolute nightmare for you because you're just not going to see any of it. Right, listen, we're sponsored on this channel as always, guys, by IPM Group UK. All your security and surveillance needs, keep it in the Leeds United community with your Leeds fans in Rick and the gang. Link in the description below. We've also got football prizes. Guys, get involved. They've got a brand new set of prizes up for this week, and it's big ones again. 31p it was to get involved last week, so get involved in the raffle with a whole host of prizes. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. As I say, check out the debrief from last night for a little bit more depth, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.